60-minute breakout, E-mini Nasdaq is one of the strategies that we're looking at adding in 2021. It's a different variation than the one we currently have. I'm going to show you that one in a minute. I have two different variations. I have this first variation. It's the same strategy, slightly different parameters. This one has a $500 stop loss. It does hold during a closed period, so the largest losing trade can be bigger than that stop loss. And so we take a look at this strategy setup. It has a $500 stop loss, profit target of $1,500, and we have this X input of 1.8. So we want to take a look now at the other version. It's a little more aggressive. It has a larger stop loss, and here's the equity curve. These are going back to 2001, so you can see a long-term perspective of how these work. So since 2002, this one works. And then since this one works better since 2009. So this one has recent equity peaks. It's not as aggressive, and it has a $500 stop loss. And this one is more aggressive. Because it's more aggressive, it has a bigger stop loss, and it's down recently. So there's some diversity when trading breakouts with slightly different patterns. And I like how these work going back this far. We're testing them to 2001. It actually doesn't work back to 2001, but this one starts working after the dot-com bubble kind of settles. 2002 is here, and then 2008. Not a lot happens between 2002 and 2008, and then you see this right here. So let's look at the recent performance. It's down in November, up in October, down in September, massive in August. We know the Nasdaq went parabolic in August. So this is the type of strategy you want to trade when a market goes parabolic. And here is, let's look at the annual results. Annual results are 48K. Keep in mind 25K of that was in August when the Nasdaq went parabolic. So 30K in 2019, 2017, 27K. And then, this is long only, so we know there's a lot of downside in 2018. And so I like these. I like this results. And the reason this is intra-bar. This takes breakouts intra-bar. So we want to make sure format the strategies, and then you double-click here. There you go, properties for all, and you want to make sure you use look inside bar back testing. Otherwise, we have to use 1-minute charts, and it takes a lot longer to load this much history. So our current E-mini Nasdaq 60-minute breakout strategy was a strategy that we added, and we were focused mainly since 2011. And since 2011, this breakout strategy has done this. And so August of 2011, it's done well. We presented this with the case that we want to work with something that has 8 to 9 years of history coming into the year, and a lot of volatility for long trades in 2020. Here are the periodic returns. It's down 2,000 on the year. And so the difference between this strategy and the ones that we have now, or this is an end of bar basis. So if there is a price movement based on an end of bar basis, then we take the trade. This goes intra-bar. So end of bar basis, open of the next bar is more accurate for back testing if you're not using look inside bar 1 minute. While if you go intra-bar, you have to make sure that that look inside bar back testing is available. So we're taking the intra-bar breakouts. You see, it's not just getting in at the open of a 1 hour bar. You're getting in actually on the middle of the bar, or at some point intra-bar. And so it's more aggressive and it's more efficient. And so some of these we're looking at maybe taking delayed entries. So for example, this would be something you could test with the money management algorithms. We get in on the trade, but we wait for it to be in a $500 to $700 stop loss before we enter. And we have the 60-minute breakout short that I showed you on yesterday's daily video that would do great if you got in at the stop loss point. So that window disappeared. Hang on. So 60-minute breakout is our last strategy setup for 2021 that we're releasing in this workspace. We might have some more before the end of the year. This is beta 21C, and we'll be sending these out to all strategy access. And if these make it to one of the other portfolios, you'll get some of these if you have another portfolio. And again, this is a 60-minute breakout setup for 2021.